Shalom. First of all, I'd like to give all glory and honor to Yahweh Ba'Shem, Yahushai Ba'Shem, Kakadash. Double honor to teachers, elders, and apostles of great millstone, likewise, brothers, putting out this truth, faithfully, fearlessly feeding the sheep, and to brothers and sisters tuning in. Shalom. Today's lesson is titled Meltdown. Their swords will be drawn towards Jake. And this meltdown is these Edomites, okay? You see, we're in that time right now where Great Babylon, America, is going through an economic collapse, okay? A moral collapse. Okay, and also you're seeing a crisis that's brewing across this earth that's going to lead into World War III real soon. But unlike the Hebrew Israelites, us so-called blacks and Americans and Latinos, these Edomites are not going to melt down the way we did through marching and begging for equality. No, they're going to look for particular people to blame, and it's going to be us. Let's go to the book of Revelation 3 and start verse 15, because you see we have these Israelite camps out there that are more concerned about, their 4K presentation, making sure they have the sound, effects in the background, and, bringing out scriptures that has nothing to do with the end of times. They're doing it in a way that it's misleading the flocks, okay? And this is why you see you have the men on this side that are, watching over the sheeps, okay, and ensuring that we keep our sheeps aware of the times that we're in. This is Revelation 3 and start with verse 15. It reads, I know thy works, that thou art neither cold or hot. I would thou wert cold or hot. So then, because thou art lukewarm and neither cold nor hot, I will spew thee out of my mouth. Because thou sayest, I am rich and increase with goods, and have need of nothing, and knowest not that thou art wretched and miserable and poor and blind and naked. Now, we definitely talking about IUIC, because they're the ones that like to brag about the amount of money they have. In particular, the leader of IUIC, Bishop Nate, who talks about the fact that he has a net worth of $150 million. Now, we know that they are being supported by the blind, okay, who love to hear good words. They love to, hear words of future endeavors. These are the ones that fall for Esau's words that come out smooth like butter, as described in the scriptures, okay? But these prophets from IUIC, okay, are false. They're unsure. They lack the truth, okay? And they are slowly but surely being exposed by the man that Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai had sent. Okay, let's go into Genesis 27:41, because it's very clear that Esau, the Edomite, the so-called white people, they are going to come after Yasharah. It says, and Esau hated Jacob because of the blessing wherein his father blessed him. And Esau said in his heart, the days of mourning for my father are at hand. Then I will slay my brother Jacob. So Esau, okay, is Edom, the Edomites, the so-called white race, which includes these fake Jews, okay, or they're known as Jewish people, okay, Amalek. And you have Jacob, which is the 12th tribe of Israel, okay, which is the so-called blacks, Native Americans, and Latino, which goes from the seed line of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, okay? So this is a perpetual hatred that Esau has had in his heart. Now, see, Esau has been killing us in different stages: mental, okay, physical, and spiritual. When you look at the mental ways that he's killed us, he's used drugs, okay, stolen our identity and given us identity that he chose to give us, such as African Americans and black, okay. Physically, he has murdered us, raped our women and children, and even the men, okay. And spiritually, okay, he has changed the image of the apostles and Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai, who were ignorantly called God and Jesus, okay, and has had our people accept sodomy and eventually the mark of the beast, which is the RFID microchip, in all of his ways. So he's been killing us, okay, for centuries, okay. Let's go into the book of Joel 3:19, because there is consequences, and the Lord is bringing those consequences on Esau right now, okay, starting with his peasant class people, okay, where pursuant to Deuteronomy 30:7, they are getting those curses now on them, Those curses are now on them. It says Egypt, which is places known as spiritual Sodom and Egypt, shall be a desolation, and Edom shall be a desolate wilderness for the violence against the children of Judah, because they have shed innocent blood in their land. Now let's take a look at the word desolation, okay, in the ordinary dictionary, and it means a state of complete emptiness or destruction. You can look at it, it says similar, anguish, misery, and loneliness. This is what you're seeing in those videos when these Edomites come out, is they're angry, they're miserable, and they have a sense of loneliness. They feel that they have been neglected by their leaders, which they have, because the wicked one doesn't care about his own people. Okay, so there's not that spirit of mirth amongst these Edomites anymore right now. You see some of them acting it, you know, but in reality, why are there thousands upon thousands of videos of these Edomite, you know, having this gloomy spirit, okay, and they're talking about civil war because they need to have changes. The last thing they want to do is be equal to a so-called black man. Okay, let's go into the book of Ecclesiasticus 13, and starting with verse 8, and it reads, beware that thou be not deceived and brought down in thy jollity, which is happiness. Okay, this is the spirit that these other camps, okay, in particular, again pointing at IUIC, because you know every night you go onto the channels, you know, you can see the elder apostles and the senior brothers in the ministry, you know, bringing out, you know, clips of these fake and false prophets, you know, skewing the scriptures, you know, to soothe their master Esau, the Edomite, the so-called white man, who have paid them to mislead our people. Okay, you see, Esau don't want you to have the truth, because they want you to be unaware of what their plans are. And this is the reason why we are diligently, okay, sounding the alarm, blowing the trumpet. When you go into verse 11, it says, affect not to be made equal unto him in talk, believe not in his many words, for with much communication will he tempt thee, and smiling upon thee will get out thy secret. The supporters of IUIC, those who watch their video, love the sound effects, love the way these guys speak, you know, eloquently, you know, love all of the gimmicks that they bring out, you know, and they send them thousands of dollars, you know. They are supporting, okay, what Esau has set up IUIC to go do. In reality, it's the Lord Yahweh Shemashai who set up these other camps to go and pull out the undesirable out of Yasharallah, the ones that he doesn't want. And so this is the reason why you see they enjoy it so much. They love the long rows, you know, they love the marching, you know, they love, you know, the perception of power, which, you know, they don't have any. We are prisoners of war, and this is a spiritual warfare. But see, they're unaware of it, but we are. Okay, let's go into the book of Jeremiah 23 and start in verse 32, because again, the Lord made it very clear of the false prophet that will come out in these last days, and we've had them before, but more than ever, because we are in those stages, okay, where you have a global collapse, which is going to lead into the mark of the beast being implemented as a solution. Okay, these men are not doing their job. They're derelict of duties, which is to what? To warn the flock. It says, behold, I'm against them that prophesy false dreams, said the Lord Yahweh Shemi Shai, and do tell them and cause my people to err by their lies and by their lightness, yet I sent them not, nor commanded them, therefore they shall not profit this people at all, said the Lord Yahweh Shemi Shai. They can't profit the people, meaning what? Help the people out on understanding the situation that they're in, if all they're going to do is focus on entertaining versus actually giving the true word of the Lord Yahweh Shemi Shai, which is the warning of the things that he is going to do through the hands of the wicked, which is Esau the Edomite, the so-called white man. Okay, because they're in the back pocket of Esau the Edomite. This man isn't playing. These people are not playing. When these Edomites melt, they're going to look to take their frustration out on people that they believe caused this. Okay, so many of you jakes out there that still believe in this kumbaya, harmony, let's hold hands, walk together, and all that spirit, you know, with these Edomites who say, oh, I don't see color and all that stuff like that, you're getting played. We're telling you, they're going to come after you. Okay, let's go into Jeremiah 28 and start verse 8. This is a close out here. It says, the prophet that had been before me and before thee of old prophesied both against many countries and against great kingdoms of war and of evil and of pestilence. We are doing that right now. We're not coming out and telling you that America is going to be around for 20, 30 years. Say, you know what? Make sure you get your 4K in order. You can have a 401K. You can have money in the bank. You can have good credit, all of that stuff. But you need to have in the back of your mind at some point in time, it's all going to go away. It's all going to be taken away. And we have many scriptures to support that. In this lesson, I will not go into that because it's a variety of lessons that we bring out of the coming destruction of the society. And one of those is going to be the financial collapse in the society. And so you people, you're feeble minded, you're feeble physically. And that's just now while everything is going good. How do you think it's going to be when all things go bad? So this is what we're telling you. Okay? Great kingdoms. Great Babylon America is a great kingdom. So is Russia. So is China. So is those nations in the Middle East. And there's wars going on. There's evil all over the earth. And there is pestilence. They're considering right now another lockdown. It says, the prophet which prophesied of peace, when the word of the prophet shall come to pass, then shall the prophet be known that the Lord had truly sent him. The Lord Yahweh Shemashah had truly sent him. So when all of these things come by, when they start kicking your door down, when these Edomites start randomly shooting and slaughtering you in the streets, because they're preparing. Believe me or you, they're preparing. They're either in the military, ex-military, okay? It doesn't matter, okay? Remember, their blessing was a sword, and it doesn't matter if it's one who is the special forces or the one that's sitting on a couch potato. They all trigger happy, and your life don't mean crap to them. So Black Lives Matter doesn't matter, okay? We're giving you that warning, but it's up to you, okay? In reality, it's actually up to the Lord whether he chooses to have you hear or forbear the words that's coming from his man. So Lord willing, the elect was edified at the close of by giving all glory and honor to Yahweh by Hashem, Yahweh Shai by Hashem, Shalom.